So let's take a look at the teaser for the Black Panther movie to see if it looks any good and how it's going to fit in with the rest of the MCU. Welcome back, guys, this is Geek here. Yes, there's a teaser trailer which has dropped for the Black Panther movie, the standalone movie, and it'll be interesting to see how it's linked to the rest of the MCU or whether it's very much a solo movie. We know who's going to be in the Infinity War movies, so I'm looking forward to seeing what action he's got here. We saw him in Captain America: Civil War. He was pretty good in that, just really fast, chasing after the cars and that kind of thing. It was really cool. So let's take a look at his solo endeavour and see what we think. So yes, this is Black Panther teaser trailer. Play! Oh, some lights. Cool.
Tell me something. What do you know
That's his handler.
about Wakanda?
Oh, and that's that guy, the arms dealer. What's his name? I can't remember his name.
It's a third world country. Textiles, shepherds, cool outfits.
All a front. Explorers have searched for it.
Vibranium.
Called it El Dorado.
That's
They
cool.
looked for it in South America. But it was in Africa the whole time. I'm the only one who's seen it. And made it out alive.
Huh. Whoa! Oh, yes. Smart.
I can see you.
The world is changing. Soon,
Whoa,
there
that
will
looks
only
good.
be the conquered and the conquerors.
Step into the spotlight.
You are a good man
Step into the spotlight.
with a good heart. And it's hard for a good man to be a king.
What's going on? Boy got skills. Okay. Okay, guys, well, that looked pretty good. I like the colours, like the scheme that's going on there. It was very action-packed, and the Black Panther's got absolute skills. He's a badass. I don't see why that wouldn't be a good movie. However, it would be better if it had a little bit more links to the rest of the MCU. The problem they've got now with the Marvel movies is a lot of the solo movies were actually leading up to something else. At the end, you had the scene where it ties it into something else. They don't really need to do that now because they've established the MCU. But what we do know is that most of the movies are leading to the Infinity War. So there's always some crossover that's happening, and you know why certain things are happening. Whereas that solo movie didn't really show me much of why it's a solo movie to do with the Infinity War. So I think they've kind of got themselves into a bit of trouble in that respect, because people are like, oh, how is it going to link up, and what's this movie for? Doctor Strange was because we wanted to see the next Infinity Stone and things like that. So although that was a solo movie, you knew that he would play a part in Infinity War. Whereas that kind of looked very solo, and that's what they're going to try and get back to now, I think, because once the Infinity War's done, we're only really going to have solo movies, unless they can think of another massive story arc for all their movies. So they're taking their chance to now and again knock out just a solo movie to see how people take it, and they hope that people still like it, regardless of how much it links to other movies, whether it's like a little nod or it's part of a bigger story arc. If they're successful, they feel it's safer to bring out more solo movies. If they're not as successful, they'll probably start thinking, well, people like it when it's leading to something, so we're going to have to think of another story arc, like Infinity War, for this to happen. So that's the only problem I can see with these solo movies, but it looks good. It looks really good. And if you do know how it's linked and that kind of stuff, let me know, because I've not really researched anything like that yet. It just seems like a solo movie to me. Speaking of solo movies, when they're going to do a new Blade? I want a Blade, but I want it to be a solo movie in Marvel, but then somehow link with the rest of them, but it's never going to happen. I wonder if they could somehow I know we had Blade the series, but I wonder if they could somehow make a new Netflix Blade MCU series and it links in with like the Punisher. That'd be really cool. It's not going to happen, is it? It's not going to happen. Anyway, I digress. Black Panther movie looks good. I'm sure I'll check out the proper trailer when that drops as well. But you know, we've got trailers for trailers now in this day and age, so there's gonna be lots of footage, and we'll see what more comes out when it comes out. So guys, that about do it. Click like if you like that. Make sure you're subscribed. More videos like this, and I'll see you on the next video. And until then, hail to the king, baby. Bye. Guys, if you're still here, you're awesome. But as you are still here, why not check out some of my other videos? Oh, and if you haven't already, please click subscribe. Laters, haters.